Hey there everybody, welcome back to PV Rivers Remastered by Mr. Dashnet. Hey there Mr. Shawnee, welcome in with the Becca Fox. Thank you. How's it going there, Dead Soul? Andy the Farmer and anybody else out there lurking away? Oh heck, what the heck? Oh jeez, that was loud. Mr. Shawnee, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. I need to turn my phone down because I'm now deaf in both ears. Great, thanks. Let me turn this down. Turn it down. There we go, that's better. At least the sound is there, that's the main thing. Right then. Oh, and thank you, Andy the Farmer, for the pipes falling there. Much appreciated. Noisy thing. Right then, so we are on to the second day of April. Kind of want to get this seeding wrapped up today, really, on here. I have been playing over the last couple of days, doing a few things on here, even in Vault's Drop. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, thank you, Andy. Much appreciated. Yes. Hey, Ghost DK, how you doing? So, obviously I've got most of the fields now planted. I do have about 5 or 6 left to do, so that's what I'm going to focus on this morning in-game. Obviously, I do need to get things rolled afterwards, and hopefully once that's done, it's out of the way. Now, one of the things I've been doing since the last stream on here is I have put down, obviously, the fish lakes and such the other day. I've actually kind of made it a little bit more ooh and ah kind of thing. Look a little bit prettier, shall we say. And Mr. Dead Soul, thank you very much for the 20 stream streak, much appreciated. Cool. Right, I can now remember what these are. I think it's under this one. Obviously, one of the things is with having the lakes, obviously, we do need fish food. So I'm just going to grab a stack of 8. And we'll put a few into each of the lakes, so probably 2 pallets of each. Should be fine. We've got 4 lakes, so why the heck not? Hey there, Mamadou. How you doing, my dear? Welcome in, and yeah, if you guys are not following, obviously Mamadou, make sure to click on that link, give her a follow. Alright, let's just get these loaded on, and we'll go head over to where the fishies are. There we go, Super Trooper. And yeah, who knows, might even do a little bit of fishing myself today. But as always, we are live both on Twitch and on YouTube again today, as always. So yes, but yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a great last couple of days since last streaming. Now for those, I'm probably going to mention this again later on, but for those who are playing on PV Uncharted, JD Fan and X-Man have gone through and updated the map and the mod pack for Uncharted, so you can now go through and do the same edit for the coal as you did if you were doing the PV Rivers. If you can't remember how that's done, just go back in my stream library, whether on YouTube or on Twitch here, from, well, what day was it? Tuesday? Wednesday? Tuesday, wasn't it? Because when the DLC came out. So 2 streams ago. Yeah, if you go back to that one, and that obviously it does show near the beginning what you need to do to edit your saved game placeable XML, so you don't basically lose any coal. Hey Guy Fox, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. I'm trying to understand the Highland cattle. Do we get milk? No, they're basically a beef cattle, I believe. I haven't actually got any on here yet, but I do have a cow pen I can pop some down in and see if they'll give any, but I don't believe so. Just beef, yeah. That's what I was thinking as well there, Mr. Shawnee, but we could always do a little test and see. Normally, what will happen is when you add your cows into a cow pasture, if they do give milk, the pen will show milk in there. So that kind of gives you the idea, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, they're just beef, and obviously Shawnee says, yeah, just beef as well. So, yes. Shawnee seems to know a lot about everything. It's kind of crazy. He watches far too many streams, far too many YouTube videos, and stuff like that. So Yeah. But yeah, they are just a beef cattle basically at the end of the day. Right then, somewhere down here should be my nice new area. Yes, here we go. So as you can see, this little corner is going to be where all my fishing stuff is done. As you can see, I've gone through, I've done a little bit of decorating and such. So we even have some pallets of fish to get put in. So obviously I've got the more, is it the more or all textures mods? Obviously it allows to do all the different foliages and stuff like that. So I've actually used that, just gone around the pond itself, or the ponds, because I've done all 4 of them actually, with different foliages, and I think it's turned out pretty well. A little bit wild, shall we say, but yeah, it definitely, in my opinion, turned out pretty well. And let me just adjust my little thing, there we go. But yeah, obviously one of the big things I need is fish food, so hence why we were just bringing them over. Well, we might as well get the young trout and young salmon into their lakes to grow them up. Now, who knows, there may be something in the pipelines as a factory for them to be used in. We'll have to wait and see. I say nothing. Wrong side, whoops. I want the other side because it's going to be easier. So that should now be this side on the front. Yep, there we go. But yes, wish I was as smart as you. I don't. I'd be making mods. Yeah, but the thing is, that's how I started, Mr. Shawnee. I was answering questions left, right, and centre, helping people out in streams. And from there, it just went on. So, yeah, you never know what the future may hold for you, Mr. Shawnee. There we go. Pop that right there. That is fine. So, yeah, this is my little fish area. So, we got fish breeding over there. We got 2 trout lakes. We've got 2 salmon lakes over here. It's great. Now, one of the other things I did do, because obviously this is now pretty much self-contained, as it were. I've also put down the fish food factory. Let me visit that. Got some products in there. I've already got a pallet spawned out of fish food, but obviously that's not going to cover 4 ponds plus the 2 breeders. So yeah, maybe looking into doing a bigger, faster version. But I also decided to start creating a little homage, shall we say, to the Kinlake Scottish map over in this little corner. So from where I am, we've got the race course right behind us. So this is where I am located. It's basically just built by 209. So we do have the gravel dredge and all that over there. So, or the stone dredge, say. So yeah, that gives you an idea where I'm located. Right next to the playground. So it's kind of weird because I didn't even plan on this, and I was thinking about this the other day. So we've got fish over there. We're building a boat. We're going to have all the productions over there. That's kind of crazy. It's like almost like it's meant to be. And look, we even have a little fishy over here as well. Hello. It kind of looks like a sturgeon, to be honest, but not quite sure. But yeah, obviously need to get this thing built. I've got a few products in there. I do need to get some fabric over here at some point, and some planks long. But yes. Well, how you doing there, Mr. Farmer Marks? Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I know you've got the update for Uncharted already. So yeah, if anybody is on Uncharted, oh, let me come through this edge a bit. I'll do a little paddling. You can actually go over to X-Man's Trello and get the update. By the way, it is there ready to rock and roll. Just so you guys are aware, for Uncharted with this update, so obviously one, they've changed coal to coal ore to match in with PV Rivers. So if you do have the DLC, you'll be able to run it on there. 2, the sawmill, the Moonbear sell point, and the train sell points will now accept logs in container form. JD added it to all of them, so yeah, he was a busy boy yesterday, bless him. So you can actually now sell via the train over there. Still need to look into this map and see how it's all done. I have no idea, in all honesty. And we'll see if we can get the trains back up and working for selling logs at some point. There was that. Obviously, X-Man went through the mod pack and updated it to match. Oh yeah, with the update 15. So literally everything, I believe, has now been updated over on Uncharted to match what it is over here on Rivers. I could be wrong. But yes, they both did a great job the other day and got things sorted out. So this is the young trout. So this is going to be the first two. So how many have we actually got? Because I want to try and keep them equal if I can. So we've got two there. So it looks like 3 of each on the trout to start off with. So we'll just dump this in quickly. So I do have a load of hired helpers doing the field work, so I can focus on getting this lot sorted out. The nice thing is, well, who knows what will happen, but you never know. We may get a production at some point to utilize these salmon and trouts. Because I'm sure before too long I'll be getting some pallets of that coming out. There we go. I'm kind of thinking I might look into a little storage for the salmon and trout to come out of, to be stored temporarily. I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of thinking maybe my little storage, the same as the farm storage one. Bugger, I wonder. Come on. And yes, fun. But yes, you're very welcome, by the way, there, Farmer Marks. You are very, very welcome for the shout out. Do I have it in my category now? Hopefully. Let's see, green thumb stuff. Mine is not there. Might be on the silos actually. Team me, green thumb. Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe something like this. I don't know. I'll have to have a look to see what's on the in-game mod hub, or not the in-game mod hub, on maps, should say. The base game maps, and see if there's maybe a bigger version. Obviously I could add the fan in there, have it rotating, keeping the fish cool on the inside after all. This is like an American style map, so it's going to get quite warm. You don't want to leave your fishes out, so maybe I could set it up to store your young trout, young salmon, as well as the salmon and trout once they're fully grown before they go into their next production. Could be an idea, maybe, we'll see. But yes, I'll have to have a look into that maybe over the weekend. But how's it going there, Mr. Jers? But yeah, if any, actually, because obviously I know you guys get around a bit, is there any buildings on the base game that you've seen, nothing too big, that might be good as a placeable refrigerated unit, I suppose, best way? There's that, or maybe like a small container, possibly, is another idea. Put a cooling unit on the side of it, might work. Unless there's one on the base games. I can't remember what the heck's on there. I don't know if any of the containers actually have like that cooling fan. I'll have to have a closer look and see. Right, so that one should be fine for the minute. We'll go for this second pond or lake here. We need like a fine dining restaurant that can take the fish. Yep. Well, I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure there is something in the pipelines to be able to use these in some way. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say. If you're tired from all the driving that I did... Oh! Yeah, I bet. I'm trying to think, where the heck were you going? I know you mentioned it the other day, my brain is going crazy. I have... yes, I know you said you were heading off. I can't remember exactly where it was you said. Oh man, but yeah, lots of driving. Swindon, yeah, that's actually Swindon's not that far. What's about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive? So yeah, it can be quite tiring. Obviously, I do it from Southampton to Devon, and yeah, that takes what, about 4.5, 5 hours there and back, and I'm literally doing it there and back in one day. That is a lot of driving, So yeah, I know exactly how you're probably feeling at the minute. When I usually get home, I just do not want to do anything. I'll usually maybe chill out on play a game for a little while, and that's about it, really. But yeah, eating and doing anything really. It's like, oh, traffic. It's also Friday as well, so yeah. You've probably got all the what I would call grockles heading off maybe for the weekend to their country retreat. So yeah, it's not good. Yes, Swindon. Nice area, actually, Swindon is. But yes, at least you got a nice long weekend, or a weekend anyway, to relax and chill out. Now, which pond was that one going in? I have no idea. Didn't I have two? Oh no, I just put two of the blues away, didn't I? Ah well. There we go. And let's see, Hectate says, my daughter's 18th birthday today. Really? Well, congratulations to your daughter there, Mr. Hectate. Cool. I hope you're a mister. All these years I've been thinking you're a dude. Hope so. But yes, happy birthday to her. Wow. The big 18. Is she doing anything special for her day? I'm guessing at 18 she could be in what? University or something, maybe? Definitely got to have like a big party for that. Definitely. Oh, I kind of scared my daughter actually today. I'm coming back. I handed her. I was going to hand her the steering wheel. Okay, she's got a license, but she hasn't done any lessons. And yes. Do you ever do that with your kids? You're out with your kids and say, "Here, just grab the steering wheel for a minute," and it's like, I don't want to, type thing. That was her. She just did not want to take it. Luckily, it was on a straight road, and we were only going back like 20 miles an hour. And yeah, she didn't want to do it. Spoil sport. But yeah, one day she will have to learn. And oh yes, she still has an iron whether she wants a car, a motorbike, or what at the minute. So we'll have to wait and see what she ends up going for. I'm kind of hoping motorbike to start off with. That's how I started. Yes. A long time ago. Cool. Seems like a lifetime away it was. First ever bike was a Kawasaki KH125. And it was kind of a sunburnt orangey red colour. It was classed as red, but it was more of an orange colour because obviously it was a little bit old, should we say. But yeah, I was going down country lanes on that thing, going to work, going to college with it. Didn't care. Snow, rain, wind, you know, name it. I was out there in it and I loved it. Going golfing tonight after school. One of those top golf places. Oh, nice. That's something I never got into, was golf. Okay, you Phil, I'm guessing you must be, because you're not taking that one. Let's see if we can get you in the next one. I did a little bit of like crazy golf in the past. My dad even created like a mini golf course in one of the places we used to live. There we go. Yeah, we used to just do a little bit of putting type thing, and every few weeks he'd change where the holes were because we were getting too good at it, and yeah. That was about as far as I ever got, so yeah. Hit a ball at a target, she's bringing her boyfriend. Oh, do you get on with the boyfriend? Oh, this is one thing. So you can actually go, I think it's on Google, you can get like a vetting, what's it called? It's a vetting, boyfriend vetting slip, or it's literally like a questionnaire type thing, and you can actually question like her boyfriend and stuff like that about, what's his future options for like working, and what's his favorite color, and this, that, and the other, and if they ever got married. I'll have to remember some of the questions actually. on there, but it really goes into really silly questions, to be honest. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking, should I get something like that for my daughter? I'm kind of thinking about it, to be honest, just as a joke, really. Right, that's the side I wanted. So I wanted the front open, not the back end. There we go, that's better. So yeah, but to be honest, I don't think my daughter's really at the minute into boys and such, so I don't think I've got anything to worry about. So, but you never know. She's in college now and stuff like that, so yeah. She's made a few friends that are male, or well, actually they're oh, what was it? One is very much into Dungeons and Dragons roleplay stuff, but he's gay, so I think he's safe. I like him, but it's all those other boys out there that she might come in contact with. Yes. It's just a, I suppose, the dad response, really. So yes. Don't embarrass her. Oh, that's the whole point. Oh, so I'm not allowed to get out, like, say, pictures of her when she was a baby and stuff like that. That's the whole point of being a parent, to embarrass your daughter or your son with their first boyfriends and girlfriends. Oh, I can be very cruel, by the way, at times. I really can. And how you doing there, Team Miller, by the way? Did you get the updates? I know JD Fan put out an Uncharted update yesterday. I did message you, so hopefully you did. You'll be able to do your little edits now, hopefully. I know Mr. Farmer Mark's got it already, and yesterday. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to do 2 pallets per trigger. As you can see, obviously this is 4,000. The capacity is only like 3.5. So there's going to be at least half a pallet being left over, which is fine. It'll trickle in eventually. Hopefully by the time this lot is cleared, I'll be producing enough of my own fish food, so I no longer need to buy it. I've got plenty of the products, in all honesty, so yeah, it's not too bad. You did good, cool. Actually, while I think about it, if anybody does want the update, if you do !Uncharted in chat, I did set up a command to take you straight off to X-Band's Trello. So yes, the only thing we're now waiting on is Mr. Boomhauer to update his tobacco and coffee factories. I did message him the other day about it, and yep, as always, he never replied. He's too busy playing his silly games. And I cannot quite get that, so I may have to just grab it from the other side. I need some longer forks, guys. I do. Let me park this up over here for just a moment. We'll just spin this guy around. And hopefully be able to get it from that side a little bit easier. We'll close the curtain there. If you see him tonight, you'll let him know. Yeah, I messaged him. I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday. It was either Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning. But I know he's been playing his games quite a bit, so he probably ended up being in Discord much. So I don't know if he even got to see it. But yeah, if you could, that'd be great. Thank you very much, Mr. Shawnee. Let's bring this back out actually. There we go. Yeah, it's just so you guys can get it up and running again. Because obviously at the minute, while you do have the factories there, it's going to be throwing warnings for field types. So yeah, you don't want to do that, do you? Or you could just stick with the one that's in the mod pack that I did. So yeah. But right now I kind of feel like a fifth wheel around the place. Don't know what else I could do. Hey there, Mr. Farming Trucker. How you doing? Do you think the crude oil model... It should do. If it's set up correctly, it should do. I was actually considering downloading it and checking it out myself. But yeah, if you want to give it a try, yeah, go for it. There we go. Get rid of those straps. Yeah, I seen that it was released. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I was kind of thinking I might grab it. It works on Uncharted Valley. Okay, yeah. If it works on Uncharted Valley without any warnings or errors, then yeah, it should work on Rivers as well. If you're going to play it on here. Just try to think where... If I was to add it, where the heck would I put it, though? I've got a few places I could put maybe the... I might go grab it, actually, in a minute. Because right now, there's not a lot going on. It's just really sorting out these fishies. There we go. And give it a try. There we go. I'm actually thinking of a few places that I have to put it on. It's like, there is a modded forklift. Yeah, I have seen it. Is that the one by Black Sheep Modding? By any chance? And how you doing there, Belgium Gaming? Welcome in. If it's the one I think it is, it can attach onto like the back of the trailer, isn't it? Have a good stream. You're off to work. Oh, Mr. T. Miller. Well, thank you very much for popping in, buddy. Hopefully we'll get to see you maybe streaming very, very soon. And thank you very much for the 10 stream streak. Hopefully we'll get that back up to where it used to be before too long. And I think I think I got Mr. Dead Souls 20 there. But yes, much appreciated. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, because at the minute, to be honest, I'm just sort of hanging. Obviously, I've got all my workers going, so I can show you where we're at so far. Just before we reload. Right, so if I zoom out, so obviously I'm right here with all my fishies. So, as you can see, nearly all of the fields have been planted. I've got 107 still to do. I've got this one here to do. And field 18. And then I've got these 1, 2, 3 and 167 at the top there to do. They're just small ones, so I don't know. I might put just some root crops or something in there just to fill them up. But primarily, I've got most of what I need in. I've still got loads of peas and root crops in storage, which I'm still trying to get used up. So I don't know, I may even just put a couple in grass or something just for this year. And get some extra silage bales and hay bales going. This guy's nearly finished. I did finish this one field here of onions. So that is in, it's rolled. It does need to be fertilized at some point and limed, but we'll get to that at some point. So hopefully, in a few months' time, we will have onions that we can use. Obviously, over here, where obviously the fish food factory is, like I said, I put down the new vegetable processing plant. This is actually the one off of King Lake, and it does the fried onions. So you got 1, 2, 3. It does the onion salt, the onion soup as well. So 3 onion products coming out of here. I do need to look into getting some oil popped into here at some point. Not quite sure which one I've got in storage, but might as well get it ready. Out of interest, so onions and oil just for that. That is just the onions, and that one's just the onions. Okay. I wish it'd be nice if they expanded a little bit on the recipes, like add some water into the soup, for example. I don't know. I don't think you'd need anything else with the onion salt. Obviously, that's just dried onions, isn't it, basically? Obviously, you've got the oil there, which would deep fry. You could add some flour in to create the crispy batter around the onions, for example, on there. Come on, Giants. You can do better than this, guys. Right, let's actually have a little look. So, let's go grab that mod that Mr. Farming Trucker was asking me about. So, And we'll check it out. And by the way, hello, Mr. Shoddy over on YouTube. Welcome in, buddy. Right, there we go. We'll close this down. It's going to be black for just 1 minute. Did you? You did a good job on that area, Billy. Mine is kind of boring with a couple of trees around it. Oh. It took me a little while. I was literally just bouncing between different foliages. I literally was trying to think, no, I don't like that one. Go for this one. No, didn't like that one. Get rid of that. Try this one. Oh, that one looks okay there. We do a couple of different sizes on that, and yeah. But yeah, I probably spent a good hour just on that one little area, and it's kind of crazy. Right, and let's have a little look. So downloads. Hopefully it's under the latest still, because I know one came out earlier on. So here we go. So crude oil production. Ooh. See, this is one thing I still don't get with modders. They don't seem to set the mods up for sell points or the correct way. Why not just have them selling to any sell point on the map? For doing that way, you don't need to add in your own sell point. It's like crazy. Right, and let's install this guy and let's check it out. And there it is. That's how quick it is. My internet is. It's literally done. Blinked and I missed it. While we're at it, let's have a little peruse. Oh, don't want chips. Got some. Thank you very much. We actually have McCain's fries on ours. We don't need chips. Now, and we got Frito-Lay. Now the thing, actually, out of interest, is that like potato chips or is it fries? Looking at the little icon there, it looks more like a chips, but it looks like, oh yeah, it does French fries there. Oh, it's not really copycats. Yeah, not a lot really there. Oh, there is one thing I do want to have a little look at actually. Categories. Something for my Kinlake playthrough. I want a flatbed that doesn't have the pivot on it, but nothing too big. Obviously, I kind of like something like our is it Ifor Williams we've had in the past within the game. Kind of like this type of thing. But something like that would be quite nice. I'm just kind of curious what's in. Oh yeah, that would work. It's just mainly for like transporting pallets and stuff around. Okay, I'll have to grab that at another time when I'm on the other map. No, and that's another thing as well. I'm sure back in like 22 and in 19 we had tons and tons and tons of Ifor Williams trailers. It seems like this time around we got practically none. And this looks very, very similar. If anybody played on FS19, PV County, you may recognize this little trailer. Yes. Okay, right, that's installed anyway, so I'm just sort of wasting time. Let's get back in and get this going. Obviously, I've got to make a confession. So if anybody was actually watching X-Man stream yesterday, I mentioned that I only had 208 mods in my folder. I miscounted. It's actually 200. It was 213. It's 214 now with all the DLCs and stuff. But yes, there we go. But yes, fries and vegetable chips. Vegetable chips. Oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? And Farmer Trucker, thank you very much, by the way, for the 5 stream streak. Much appreciated. Vegetable chips. So is that chips? See, because obviously I-class chips is like a thick, chunky French fry, as it were. Obviously, we have crisps, which you guys class as chips. So, okay, I got you, I think. And Fireworks, hello, by the way, over on YouTube. There we go. We'll get you in there as well. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, that's one weird thing. Obviously, I have to kind of think Americans' names for products rather than the like British and over this side. Obviously, chips for me are like a chunky French fry type thing. a potato chip that way. Whereas obviously you guys over in America and I guess Canada, class chips is that little thin, slightly cut thing made by Walkers or Frito-Lay or whatever, deep fried. But yeah, obviously we do call French fries, so that's one thing. So yes, and aluminum and aluminium and stuff like that. It's crazy. Methane and methane and yes, color and color. Color COLOR and color COLOUR. Yes, go figure. Sorry, I'm just watching my closed captioning coming up there, and it's doing coloring and color and this and that. Okay. You have vegetable chips. It's supposed to be better for you than regular chips. Ah, okay. Mr. Green Thumb Farmers in the house, peeps. How's it going, Mr. Green Thumb? And thank you very much for that fart number 6. And actually, while I'm loading up, let's do this. We're going to give Mr. T. Miller a shout out again. Hey, KW, how you doing, buddy? So there is one for Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. We got Mr. Farming Trucker. I'm just going to do everybody in the SGA while we're loading up. Mr. Big Daddy. I know he likes to lurk, bless him, but yes, he doesn't have to say anything, but there he is. But yeah, make sure to click on these links, guys. If you're not following these members, so the SGA and the other people that I do give shout outs to, make sure to click on the links, give them a follow. Who else is regularly? Oh, Mr. Impact. I know Darius is taking some time away at the minute. Haven't seen Evil Reyes go live for a while, but we've got Imperial Gamer there. We have Mr. 2022 Farming Guy from Down Under. Great guy. Mr. Tivius. He's been on quite a bit, doing some Minecraft, Satisfactory, stuff like that. Haven't seen him doing farms in much recently, so you never know, he may get back into it. Obviously, can't forget Mr. Boomhauer. Or can we? Mr. X-Man, Casket. I think that's most people. Oh, I will do a special one. So this AI Christian music one, that is the one that Mr. Dajnet is set up to create and show off some of his music talents from his AI stuff. Make sure to click on that link. Definitely give him a follow. Check out some of the stuff he is doing over there. We have Mr. Farmer Marks out there. We have Mamadou. And I think that's about it for the minute. But yeah, if you're not following any of those guys, make sure to click on the links. Give them a follow. I know if I was to do one for KW, he'd probably slap me, so I'm going to behave today. Right, then, let's see what this little mod is like. I have no idea, because I haven't really seen it yet. Alright, let's just get this going in. There we go, there we go, there we go. So, right then, first things first. Let's see if we can find the stuff. So I'm guessing it's probably going to be under here. And I didn't even think about it. I should have been watching my log. So let's quickly whiz through and have a little look. Hopefully there's nothing there yet. Might have a couple of warnings, or the usual ones for foliage layers and such, but yeah, we'll see. Someone bar that guy, spam chat. Yes, ban him, ban him. It's great fun doing it in other people's streams because they're trying to read a chat and all they're getting is shout outs done. It's fun. You should try it sometime there, Dead Soul. I know you're a moderator for a few channels. And having a stream deck as well makes it so much easier. It really does. Trust me. You can set up the buttons in advance and you can just spam through them. Obviously, make sure to check the cooldown as well on each channel, because some may be set to be able to do shout outs pretty much straight away. Others may have like 5 or a few minutes cooldown. Ravine Rock 3. What the heck's Ravine Rock 3? in the heck is that? Oh, really? Static movement. So, I know what that is, actually. I didn't even notice that come up earlier. But, I've been trying to decorate this little area a little bit more with some of these rocks. I'm pretty much sure this is what these are coming off of. Oh, okay. I guess somebody didn't set them up correctly then. I might have to take that mod out. Either or fix the mod. We'll see. Oh my god, that's a lot. That is a heck of a lot. Yeah, fix would be easier to be honest. Yeah, because I do kind of like them. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of rocks and stones. I kind of wanted a rock face here, basically, effect. Hence what I've been building up and building up. I didn't want to... I kind of wanted to go all the way to the top, but it wasn't quite working properly up here. Once the log's out of the way, you'll see it a little bit better, but... Okay. Let's just check the rest of this first of all. But yeah, this is only a little section that I've done so far. There is some other rocks that I've seen on the River Bends map. They're actually located outside of the collision area, so I don't think they've actually been added into a pack. I might pull them out and make a little mod pack of them. The only problem is they don't have a face on one side, so they're literally for going on the side of a mountainside or something. But yeah, at the minute I'm only seeing obviously these meadow ones, so that's not too bad, and obviously those ones off the rocks there. But yeah, looking at actually, can I? Is it that one? That one. Yes. Also found out the other day, if you hold down the shift key, then do the page up, you can tab through the log a little bit faster. So rather than scrolling through, if you hold down the left shift key, it'll just skip that one group and then go to the next line. So basically that bottom line there will be just above if I go down one. So there it is right there. There's the pipes there. There we go. Makes life a little bit easier rather than scrolling through. It's kind of funny with this, some of the stuff you find when you accidentally hit a key. But yeah, that looks fine to me. Apart from obviously these rocks. But yeah, okay, nothing unexpected, I guess, really. Right, so I'm hoping these will be in the production stuff. So let's see. So there's that. So here we go. So we have a oil well pump. Looks like it needs water and outputs crude oil. Let's think. Where should we put it? I'm kind of thinking over towards the mine area. Oh! I've also decided I want to clear a little area over here to put down the... Oh, what was it? The mine. The quarry, I should say, from the Silver Run map. Not Silver Run, the Highlands map. I'm thinking it might look quite well in there. We've got this road here. We've got a nice little grass area coming up here, so I might just put a couple down. Just have a look. And while I think about it, yep, so far, nothing on there. I'm going to keep this up for the minute. So we're just going to randomly place a couple of these down. Just to check them out. They look kind of good, actually. So I don't want to get too... Oh, yeah, I don't own that land, do I? Ah, that might help. I might just put a couple over here on land that I own. There we go. Yeah, something like that would be fine. Right, then. What else we got in here? So, looking at it, so we do have a big oil pump. How is that an oil pump? I don't know. But with that, you need water, fuel, or diesel, and then that will output your crude oil as well, I guess. We have a small refinery, which obviously takes your crude oil and then turns it into a whole load of different things. Wow. Turns crude oil into paraffin, kerosene, motor oil, diesel fuel, or bearing grease. Okay. We have another one, a little small or medium-sized refinery here. It does exactly the same as the previous one, but just a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so far, looking at that, no errors in this stuff, so that's good. Let's see if we can jump over there, just have a look at these. I'm hoping they set them up to be animated once active. And let's see, that's more like a pump that I would expect in a desert or something as well. I know there's been quite a few modders out there using things for crude oil, but let's activate you a sec. Really? Really? Where's the animations? Come on! Such noobs! Oh, okay, we need empty oil barrels for this. Okay, so where did we get them from? I don't remember seeing that in there. Alright, so that does crude oil. Where do you get barrels? Maybe buy them? Let's have a little look. In here, maybe. That's what I would suggest. Oh yeah, okay. So, there we go. Empty oil barrels. So you got some buyable barrels. You also have a selection of edited ones. I wonder. I would imagine the tanker that I've done is probably recognize them if they're being registered correctly for the crude oil. Yeah, the crude oil is there. That's cool. So that one should be work fine. That would work fine. Cool. Don't need to worry about that. Hey there, Big Daddy. How you doing, by the way? Welcome in. Yes. Okay, so let's buy. Oh, how many do we need? Oh, don't say they've set it up one at a time. Really? That would be evil. So it says 15. So 15, 30. So we need at least 60 barrels. I don't know if I'm going to buy all them at this time, but okay. Yeah, they haven't even set up a selection of them, so. Oh well, bye. I'm going to be here for a while. 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, you are very, very welcome for the double showers, because obviously I did one manually earlier. But yeah, if you guys have not followed Mr. Big Daddy, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. Actually, what I could do, thinking about it, before I go zooming ahead, I can get my truck over there, couldn't I? And obviously, I do apologise for the flashing lights. There we go. But yes, if Mr. Big Daddy wasn't aware, obviously PV Rivers, PV Uncharted are now updated to work warning and error free with the Highlands Fishery DLC. In addition, obviously, as you know, we've had the trout lakes. Obviously, I have created some salmon lakes, which will work with the DLC on any map. So yeah, that is available on my Trello. Yes. There we go. See, this is the sort of thing I kind of like, because it gives something a little bit new. Okay, it's not going to be overtaking all the other productions, but it's kind of cool. I like it. And I don't think we've really got that kind of thing, especially over here in the UK, having these sort of big pump jacks I'm guessing it's more done offshore type oil drilling and such, but yes. Where is it? Then T should be added. Bearing grease to his... Yeah, he could actually, technically. If he wanted to add in engine oil and stuff, or bearing grease, whatever, he could actually add it in. Create his own little pump jack. But I'm disappointed it's not animated. That's the thing. Obviously, I've seen lots of mods back in 22 where they were actually physically animated as a mod like that. But yes, in Motor Oil, yep, you could do that as well. Gotta watch TV show Landman. You'll see exactly how they work. Never actually heard of Landman, but I might make a note of that. I'm looking into something new to binge watch, so that would work. Technically, I've got my phone right next to me, so yeah. Oh, craps. I accidentally turned my phone off. Oh. Come on. There we go. Landman is a really good show for second season. Ah, okay. I saw that mod and yep, no animations, but that can be done and add he. Yes. Indeed. Yes, I will have to look that up and see if we've got it available over here in the UK to check out. Oh, look at that. That's horrible. That is horrible. Why couldn't you have created even like a pallet that has, say, 6 containers on it? Really? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there we go. That's better. Right, that was a good move. Ah, thank you very much. I try. Right, Control Shift R. So hopefully that should just keep on picking up in just a sec. I will grab the ones around the corner before I spawn any more out. There we go. There we are. See, another thing I would have done is maybe see these Motorex barrels. These are off of the base game. I would have probably taken something like that, maybe put a stacker or maybe 6 onto a pallet and done it that way, or even a stack of 4 onto a pallet and done it that way personally, rather than having to spawn 60, 70 bleaking containers out, depending on how many pumps you put down. I don't know. And more to the point, oh, I just suddenly realised that it said, what was it, 15,000, isn't it? And these are not 15,000 litres. Oh, man. This is evil. Hey there, Mr. Vortex. How you doing, buddy? How is your save game? Right, let's try this a bit more. So, there. Bye. Yeah, because these are only 159 litres barrels. Oh, that is going to take hundreds and hundreds and hundreds to fill these friggin' things up. Right, let me do this. There we go. And I can just go like this, just spam the crap out of it. And I do apologise for the flashing. I will let you know when we're done in just one moment. Well, go make one, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. Yeah. Indeed. See, I don't see why he doesn't just go in. Actually, that's another thing as well I was thinking of, is why not just go in to, say, PV Rivers, not Rivers, Canyon Crossing, grab the oil derricks from there, And we could quite easily maybe set up a little production over here in 25 that makes them... Heck, I could even bring over Black Diamond if we really wanted to do the pump jacks, the drill shafts and all that. It could work. I think... How the heck are we doing? Oh, a lot more. Need a lot more. So a little bit more. But yes. Let's see. Just getting ready to try it. Okay. Yeah, you should be fine. The only thing I will say is you'll probably get a coal warning. And obviously this is for anybody who has Boomhauer's tobacco factory or his coffee factory placed down and running. It will, for the minute, throw a field type warning for coal, because obviously we did change the field type name on both this map and on Uncharted to coal_ore as the actual name. Obviously, even though it shows as coal in game, it may throw a warning. However, if you have the DLC active, that would probably fix the warning, just so you're aware, because obviously Giants are adding in coal with the DLC. So you depending whether Mr. Boomhauer has a pallet trigger there that accepts coal, you may be okay. I don't know. I haven't really tried it. I don't know if Farmer Marks has Boomhauer's coffee factory or tobacco factory down. Oh, and this is going to be horrible. I just realised that's a lot of pallets right there. A lot of moving objects. Oh, crud. Let's go in. Oh, actually, should I? Should I? Oh my goodness. Yikes. 9 frames. 10 frames per second. Oh, this is nasty. Yes, I would definitely have set up a single pallet that has, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of those barrels on. Oh, that is a frame killer for sure. Yikes. Yeah, I can do that with my oil derrick that I have. Yeah, that's an idea. But yes. Oh, that's kind of weird. Sorry, I'm just looking down at the dashboard here on the truck. The speedometer seems nice and clear for me, and I'm hoping it's coming up through for you guys. Well, this part right here is nice and clear, but the rest of it is all blurry. What the heck? That's weird. Oh well. Oh well, and why does that field look a little bit funny? Oh, that's probably where I expanded it. It's got that funny little texture on the outside last year. Oh well. Never send a Mercedes to do a Peterbilt job. Ah, very funny there, Tigris. How you doing, buddy, by the way? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I don't know, it's doing a good job. It's got a 90. It's doing a pretty good job, in all honesty. It's just the frame rates are dropping because of all those blinking containers in the back. Yes, just out of interest, while we're going up here, let's open up the door. There we go. Look at all those pallets there. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. So that's 4. I don't know, what's that, about 20, 40, 60, 80-ish pallets there, technically. Nasty. I'm trying to think what would be the easiest way. Thinking about it. Up and around there. I suppose if I was to go up and around that way, maybe? Yes. Yeah, we'll cut up the side of this field here, then head up towards where the back of the stone crusher. That would work. You're surviving. You've got some health issues you're trying to fix. Oh, right, yeah. Seems like a lot of people at the minute are having different health issues at the minute, shall we say. All I can say is get some chicken soup in you and you'll be fine. I had some the other day and I feel great. I don't know if you buy them at the buying station. That comes with mod. Possibly. I don't ever even realise there was a buying station in there. There's a buying station? What would that be under? Sell points, maybe? See, we've got that. A small crude oil production. I guess that's for selling. Yeah, that's for selling, really, those ones. Average production. So you can sell your... See, that's for... They're for selling. Interesting. Where would buy point be? Oh, there's the pump jack. That we placed down. Okay, now I'm confused. Why do we have one right there? Oh, okay, so that one is just really for making money from the looks of that one. That's PV stuff, that's team others. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in the group there. Refining, unless it's under one of the other categories. That's for selling. Let's see what else we have in here. No, that's just sheds. That's silos. Silo extensions, constructibles. Ooh, where'd that come from? Oh, we got some new other constructibles. You got a tool shed. Okay. They're cheeky beggars. They've added more constructibles in with the Highlands fishery map. How rude is that? Silo for pig food? Oh, okay, yeah. Just having to look through all the different things to see if there's anything. Oh, you can even get the tents. Oh, cool. Sorry. Yeah, not seeing anything there. I'd have to have a closer look. I don't, obviously, is there a video on the link? I can't remember. Maybe on, you have to go to the website to see it, but yeah. If there is, that would be a lot easier option. You could put one down right next to the pump jacks and start making your crude oil. We'll have to put a little, one of the productions down there to process the crude oil. Now, what do I go for? That's the thing. Obviously, I could set it up to just do the fuel. But then again, I've got 2 fuel stations already up and running. I've got Green Thumb Farmers one. I've got the one that's in the Shell fuel station. I think I'm okay with fuel at the minute. I've actually noticed that it's starting to build up, so I'm guessing my Gold Masters may have shut down, so it's not being used as much at the minute. I suppose I could set up some of the other products to be made, the motor oil and such. So yeah, I'm not sure I'd go into like the what was it, the methane? Not methane and stuff. What do you call it? Some of those other stuff anyway. Yes, I don't know. I'll have to have a look. We'll have to maybe just set up all of them, apart from maybe the fuel, and go with that. We'll see. But yeah, that's crazy. This is like the first mod, really, off of the in-game mod hub that I've downloaded in forever. Not good, I don't think. Right then, so... Right, that's the player trigger there. It's a little bit laggy, but hopefully this should kick in soon. So that is unload trigger there. Hopefully. Let's open up the back door so I can see what's going on. Take some of those straps off. Oh yeah, it's taking a few there. Coolio. Right, I want to get a good spread on each. Okay, that's fine. So there's that. There is a train inbound. Where are you? Oh, straight ahead. Take the straps off of there. We can get a few into that one hopefully as well. Just need to keep an eye out ahead for the choo-choo train. Actually, let's do it this way. It's probably going to be easier. Just out of interest. Oh, jeez, yes. Well, those barrels have a bit of an issue. Just so you guys are aware, they have a tension belt not being set up correctly. Right. What is it? Why? What? See, this is what gets me. How can that get through Giant's testing? But then again, should I be shocked? No, not really. Okay, so we'll take it with the straps there. Okay, good. Yes, that was on Mod Hub. But yeah, I would probably have set these barrels up on a pallet of, say, like a 4 or even 6, personally. Yes, but yeah, look at this. Look at all these. Empty barrel component 1, cylinder clone, tension belt is missing, the CPU mesh. It's like, really? You guess the new test run is broken? I don't know. Either that or it wasn't tested properly, let's put it that way. Oh, I don't know. Oh well, we'll keep going. We'll keep going for the minute. To be honest, that's an easy fix as well. It's just go into the i3D and make sure that it is selected. Look at that, I'm back up. Yay, my frames are back. Welcome back, frames. It's not by much, but okay, in this area. It's kind of crowded, but... Okay, let's see how we're doing. How did we do? So, we've got 2,000 litres of barrel. Okay, let's get this active. Might as well, hadn't we? Got... I almost got a little bit more. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. But yes, there we go. It is up and running. We'll have to figure out something to do with the crude oil in them later on, but that's up. It's now producing. But yeah, I could see a nicer version being put out that's animated, where the barrels don't have any warnings. But yeah, I would definitely have maybe... I'm trying to think, what, about 4 or even 6 of these little barrels stacked onto a pallet. I'm actually looking at theirs. Or even just the 2, depending on the size of the pallet. That would save the frame rates as well, and I'd also have the pallets at a bigger capacity. But yeah, it's all right. It's not too bad. But one of the things is, I will say, is what is nice is obviously the modder who created this has thought about having larger versions of the production. So if you don't want to just be stuck with little ones, you could go with bigger refineries if you really wanted to, which is nice. Out of interest, I wonder what the difference... And actually, you don't even need to put these pump jacks down, because obviously if you added water and fuel into this, you get your crude oil that way as well. So, yes. But they're fine. It's just apart from that pallet. Yeah, so what... I'll see how that goes over the weekend. See how much gets produced. But yeah, one of the things I was thinking of, so we've got this quarry now. that comes with the Highlands Fishery map. I was kind of thinking if I can get it tucked in, take some of these trees away, maybe have it in this little corner over here. Set up to produce the large stones there. And yeah, we could maybe utilize that in some way. Okay. This is my little crude oil area now, I guess. Anyhow, it is what it is. Let's get back in, carry on with what I wasn't doing earlier. I do seem to have one of my Massey Fergusons has stopped. What are you stopped for? You should be doing sugar beets. Sugar beets. I have to go over and have a look, because he's got fertilizer, he's got seeds. Oh, I'll have to have a look. It's the only one that's stopped. I wonder if he's got stuck in the hedge thinking about it. That could be what it is. There we go. Okay. So it's a very low on the numbers then, Vortex. Mr. Silly Indiana reviewed yesterday in this, and it didn't look like the amount of production of oil was keeping up with the products. Okay. Oh well, we'll see. We shall see. Looks like your save game is all good. Good. Oh, glad to hear it, yeah. But yeah, like I said, Boomhauer obviously does need to correct his. But yeah, if you've got the DLC, that should wipe out any of the coal warnings. Now, obviously, if Boomhauer has a pallet trigger set up, that might accept the coal pallets from the DLC. So yeah, that may be something you want to look into as well. But yeah, any coal that's on the map itself, whether you're on PV Rivers or Uncharted that's actually on the ground, will be removed because of the update, just so you guys are aware. But yeah, anything that's now produced from here on out, these updates, they will regenerate. Obviously on PV Rivers mines, they will regenerate. Mine have already. And obviously I think JD Fan has, it's basically silos, isn't it, productions. So yeah, you should be good over there as well. Let's see. Okay, I just saw a video for this mod, and okay, you pay 20 per barrel, but you can sell them empty and get like over 200. Wow, that's tempting. But yeah, do you really think after year 8 on this map of just playing it and playing it and playing it, I really need extra money in my bank account? I'm trying to waste it, to be honest, in a minute. Yeah, 747.5 million plus is what I currently have from selling products on just this map. I haven't sold many logs, if any, to be honest. I've done, obviously, early game is wood chips, definitely a good way of making up your money. But once you get those productions up and running, store them up, and like I just literally sell alternate years. So I'll build up for an entire year and then sell a boatload in one go, as it were, when the time is right. So for example, the breads, like back in 22, I will build up throughout the year. Actually, it's technically 2 years, thinking about it. And obviously in January, when it becomes top selling time, okay, it may not be top because I've probably missed that by running through the night. Yeah, that's a good way of making the money. And obviously having precision farming going and getting that extra bonus off of that, it's, yeah, definitely worth it. It really is. I even, obviously, when the, what was it, is it dynamic loan or whatever it's called? I can never remember. The enhanced loan mod, when that came out, obviously I added it in. Obviously, apart from showing it off when it first came out on the mod hub, I haven't even needed to use it, in all honesty. I really haven't. However, on the Kinlake, oh yeah, I've got like $1 million, £1 million loan over there, and I just yeah, spent it. I really did. Actually, no, I've got about I think it's about 400,000 at the minute, or 40,000. No, yeah, 400. So yes. Anywho, let's see. So I do have a worker who seems to have stopped. He was doing sugar beets. I thought he was on that field, but I guess I was mistaken. Nope, he's right there. Why have you stopped right there for? Dude! Hello? Why are you just sat there, and why have you missed a spot in the middle there? I have interest. Is there like a collision or something? No. Okay, I don't mind taking over and finishing off for you, young man. That is fine. Select the back piece. Oh, went too far. Lower you down. Turn the on. Go. But yeah. Interesting mod, I will say that. Crude oil mod is not bad. I'll have to go and find a new coal production until Boom gets his fixed. Yeah. Yeah, if you got the DLC Vortex, I don't know if it's actually placeable, but I do know that that did have a coal production of some kind. I still haven't found it on Kinlake, but yeah. I have interest. What else was in there? Well, crap. Stop. That's what I want. Construction. What have we got that would produce coal? So I know on Kinlake it's just, or Kinlake, what it's pronounced. It's just a produce and sell type product. Yeah, nothing there. Weird. Either that or do away with Boomhowers and use my one. How about that? Yeah, that's another option. That's another option. Grab my coffee factory. Obviously, that's in the PV Rivers mod pack. I don't know if it's been added to Uncharted, but yeah, you can do. It should work over there quite easily as long as you've got the orchards. And the coffee comes with the mod itself, so actually I think that's just a unfertilized spot. Let's have a look. Yes, I got a feeling that is actually where... Oh, will you stop it? I merged the two fields together. Let's have a little look. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie. Yep, that's probably what it is. Okay, that's fine. Does that look cool? That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Let's get this folded up. We'll go find another field. Yeah, I don't know. We've got the small field up by the mine. There's those 2 or 3 smaller fields further down that I created. And dude, you're driving far too fast. Slow down. Left to do. What should I put in there? And I will get you a stretch in just a minute there, Mr. Shawnee. Just thinking. Just thinking. There we go. Stretch achieved. Stretch achieved. Yeah, if it's not actually, just thinking about it, if my coffee factory isn't in Uncharted, you're more than welcome to grab it from the PV Rivers mod pack. it should work over there. Yeah, just make sure that you have the greenhouses, maybe the orchards. And yeah, the coffee plantation is in there already. You got the factory in there, so you should be good then. Or if you're good at editing XMLs, just go into the actual factory itself, and you could always edit it so the coal shows as coal_ore in capitals, and that should help. There we go. Thinking about it. I still don't get why add coal into tobacco in coffee. That part I don't get. I know with like B&H cigarettes, or what used to be, well, don't know if it's changed though, but I know in the past I actually seen a list of what actually went into some of those cigarettes, and yeah, you'd be shocked. There was like wood shavings and arsenic and this and that and the other chemical in there, and it's like, do people actually really realize what's in there? Because they're practically killing themselves faster using those cigarettes. It might have changed by now, I don't know. Maybe it's cleaned up a bit, but I doubt it. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Shoney, for the shout out there. Probably to simulate running the dryer, maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Who knows what goes through Boomhauer's brain? Then again, obviously, I know it was in 19. I think maybe the coal was used as a power source for the factory, so yeah, coal is heated to dry the coffee and the tobacco, yeah. That could be what it is, yep. I'm back, had to go warm up your diesel pickup. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Mr. Tigris. Yes. Ooh, Mr. Jers, that's kind of, yes. I gotta catch you later. Alright, Mr. Jers, have a great weekend to you as well, buddy. Thank you for popping in, much appreciated. Yikes. Oh, I want to do some fishing. Does anybody feel like doing a little bit of fishing? So I've seen a few people streaming over the last couple of days, and their fishing has much to be desired, shall we say. Yes, I might go get this going and grab the rod and make a start. Oh, that's one thing I need to do as well. I still need to... Oh, well, I remember. The 2 mining silos that are on my Trello have now both been updated with the new coal fill type. I was actually messaged last night. Somebody had the one of them and it hadn't been edited correctly, so it was obviously throwing a warning. So yeah, got that updated. So yeah, if you got either of my silos over there, make sure to get that. That'll be another thing that Boomhauer will need to do, is any of his silos will need to be updated to the coal ore instead of coal. Thinking about it. Just started playing on Uncharted again a little bit as the map still loads for you. Cool. But unfortunately, it's almost race time for you. Typical. I will say, if you've got the time and the patience to cut all those trees down, Uncharted is definitely the way to go. But yeah, I don't mind those kind of maps. However, I've kind of got to this stage where I kind of like a basis there already that I can work off of. So having a map that has some fields already set up is kind of nice. It allows you to make a lot of money with the crops. But also has room for expanding and making it your own. That's kind of why I kind of like DashNet's maps. Yeah, by time when I spent doing No Man's Land and the original PV Uncharted in 19, yeah, kind of killed me really when it comes to the creative side of chopping trees down and creating your own farmyard areas and stuff like that. It's currently 33 Fahrenheit or 1 Celsius. Oh geez, that's cold. That is cold, Mr. Tigris. We have 13 degrees Celsius over in the UK at the minute where I am. Oh yikes, that's horrible. But yeah, give it a few more weeks. I can see us getting down to about 1. That's for definite over here. No Man's Land is my all-time favorite. Yeah. Yep, I will say that is a good old map. That is definite. I still wish I had the save game and the mods for it though, because I would definitely load it up just to show you guys what I did on there. So for anybody who's watched obviously 22, my streams for 22 for PV Canyon Crossing, obviously you know that I turned field 9, which is the biggest field on the map, into an agroforestry. Well, when I was doing No Man's Land, I actually did a smaller version in the bottom left of the map, just because I didn't have anything to do there. So I thought, why the heck not do something random? And yeah, that's kind of where it's kind of spawned on from. I've done it there, I've now done it in 22. So will I do it in 25? Not a friggin' chance. Definitely not on the size of field 9, let's put it that way. But you never know, maybe the right map comes along with the right bit of space. I can see myself maybe looking into doing another agroforestry area, that's for sure. I would love the option though of using the placeable trees again, the orchard trees like we did in 22. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see. We're not even a year into this game yet, but you never know. Mr. DashNet may get another map out where he's got the orchards working and everything. So yeah, download your mind silo for the update. You didn't put the update in text. Shame, shame, shame. I did. Did I not do both? I definitely know I did one. And maybe the one that raises up didn't get the information put on there. But yeah, they were both updated. Let me go over there and just fix that. Let me have a little look. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to take over the screen for a sec. So obviously we've got this PV Rivers Remastered mining silo. Obviously the information is showing here for the update. Okay, it doesn't have the update number, but it does say replace coal with coal ore to match with update 15 for PV Rivers Remastered. So that was added there. But yeah, the one that hadn't been edited is the one a little bit further down. This one here. And that has update 1.0.33. Yep, so it's definitely there. Good, okay. Yes. I don't think... No, I haven't got any others. Okay. Yeah, so that's fine, actually. But yeah, if anybody does want my salmon lakes, just to remind you, it is right here, ready to download. Obviously, you will need to have the Highlands Fishery DLC active to be able to use it, because obviously it uses the young salmon and the salmon from that DLC. So bear that in mind. And obviously, I did do a little update to this cart here. If you do have the Highlands Fishery on another map, or even on if you're playing on the map itself, this will now accept onions as well. Did I Yes, and added onions to capacity. They're cool. So they are fine. So they're fine. I'm happy with that. But yeah, I need to have a look into this planter and see if I can get onion added to it for you guys as well. Now, that's one thing I was going to say is I'm hesitant to do it. I will say, when you was looking below, yeah, before it was actually down below. Now they seem to have moved it around a bit, Vortex, but it's fine. So, as you guys know, was it on Tuesday or Wednesday when I streamed the update? Tuesday, wasn't it? Thinking about it. And obviously I made a start on this field here of doing onions using the stuff that Giants added in. If I can find the tractor there. So out of that 100%, I can't remember the full capacity, I still have 97% of the onion seeds basically in this thing. And no, I haven't added any more since then. It was literally filled up. And I literally only used like 3% of the whole capacity of this thing. So apart from speed, really, I kind of like this. It doesn't go through much seed, in all honesty. So I don't know. I really don't know whether I want to add it in. I kind of want you guys to experience using this. And the nice thing is, if you wanted to do a huge field, you could get 2 or 3 of these things going and barely use any seed at all. But yeah, that whole field there that I did, this one right here, which was my original sugarcane field, is now obviously onion. But yes, out of interest, field, so 3.34, and oh yeah, that's not going to work. 3.34, maybe double that. And a bit, I'd say that's maybe what, about 7 hectares, that little field there. Barely used anything. It's kind of cool, but yeah, I do need to get in at some point and get that fertilized. I might as well do that now while I'm over here. I think it's the back one I want. I'm pretty sure this is herbicide, yes. I'm not sure why I parked it here, because it should be next door. Well, this is another thing that's going to get good use over the next in-game month or so, because I do need to go through some of my fields and get them filled up, or weeded, should say. There we go, stop there. Oops, too far. That'll do. If you don't, people get the closest pack, which is, if you don't, people will just get the closest pack, which is already has been submitted for an update. Really? Oh my goodness. I really don't know why. I really don't know why. I suppose I could just throw it in there as an extra option, I suppose. I was trying to hope not to, but okay. I will get that done tonight and updated on my Trello later on. Seriously. Oh, I really don't like the closest pack. I don't know why. I know a lot of people are using it, but I really don't like it. I think what it is all of the equipment is the same color. I think I said the other day is I think it would be nicer if it had all the color options and stuff added to it. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is. Use what you like, guys. Don't let me choose for you. I know what I like, and I know you guys like what you like. Oh, well. Oh, well. There we go. But yeah, we'll get this field done quickly, and I think it's just then waiting for the hired helpers to finish off doing their little do's. It actually looks like one has actually finished, so I need to get that going again in just a sec. Oh, not that line, I want that line there. But yeah, obviously next week I have decided I'm going to do one map per week. So this week has kind of been half and half. So yeah, next week what I'm planning on doing is all week I will play on the Kinlake map, whatever it's pronounced. My brain is not working right now because it's Friday and one is go back to bed. But yeah, we're going to be over there doing whatever we can to make some money. And then obviously the following week we should be back on to PV Rivers. Yes, and just need to remember to add a small flatbed trailer because I want to basically replace the Brentner that I've got over there because it is really annoying trying to back up into a space with a pivot trailer on the front there. So yeah, and who knows, maybe over the weekend something will come out, I don't know, that we can use fish for. Obviously we do now, obviously I've got my fish up and running over on there as well. So yeah, the trout, the baby trout and the baby salmon are growing up. I'm not sure how long it takes for them to grow. We'll have to find out. But yes. Oh, I was going to do some fishing, wasn't I? Oh, let me stop this here a second. Stop. I know exactly where I want to go. Can I jump down there? Yes, I can. We're going to go fish off of the ferry. I'm pretty sure I've got it here. Chainsaw. Why have I got two chainsaws full? That's weird. No, I don't. Okay, let's have a look. So, I have no idea where. Oh, there is fishing rods right there. We'll buy that. And I have no idea why I've got two chainsaws, but okay. It is what it is. There we go. Now, I know X-Man was doing this yesterday. He's actually created a couple of lakes of his own on Uncharted Valley. The only problem is, depending on where you cast, or he was casting, he kept having to reel it back in because it just wasn't deep enough. You do need a good depth, I guess, for it to work. Oh, here we go. Come on. So if you haven't done the fishing yet, the aim is once you've hooked a fish, you're kind of meant to keep the hook in the gauge there green if you can, so level with the fish. It's not easy, especially when it's going down because it goes really quickly. Now, wouldn't it be nice if Giants came out with a little fishing rod that could be compatible with like Fishing Planet and such, or vice versa? And you just sort of slowly reel your fish in, up. And obviously once the gauge on the very left there goes right up, well, you should finally land a fish. There we go. We have caught a trout. Yay! I'm going to release it because I'm nice. I'll always put my fish back. However, one thing I will say is there's not just fish that you catch. Let me see if I can find something. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have done the fishing yet. But where is that picture? There it is. Let me close that. There. So I was actually on Kinlake, and yes, you do get some junk. Look what I caught. I pulled in a friggin' wheel. A rusty old wheel. Oh my goodness. Now, actually, I was thinking about it. Obviously, back in 19, we had rocky fields. Can we have something like rocky shores where you can fish for items that you can then put into like the steel factory or the concrete factory and smelt it down to make steel and concrete and stuff? Yeah. Or a spare tire. There you go. Oh, Hector, you're a crazy dude, but how about catch your pieces that you need to make T-Miller's tractor, pull in an engine, pull in all four wheels and stuff like that. That's where you're spared. Yes, I caught it for you, Tigger. Tigger, should say. Yeah, there we go. So, there's something maybe Thunder can look into. But yeah, I guess I'm tired. Did you see it? I guess you're tired as a caption on that one. That was kind of funny, but kind of makes you that wonder, does Giants actually have a sense of humor by adding that in? And what other things do they have out there that you can basically reel in apart from the fish? I'm going to go one more time. I actually want to check something else out as well. And another thing as well, if you're in, say, multiplayer, and you could do could you set up your own little competition of fishing? See who can reel in the first fish or something, or the biggest fish. I don't know if they've got a sizing on the fish, but that'd be kind of a cool thing. Oh, hello, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, bring it in. There's one other thing I wanted to check. Now, I would say no. You also have the lakes that come with the DLC. I would imagine you can fish at them. I want to see if I can fish both the lakes, my lake, the lake one for the salmon, and the trout. But I also want to see if there's enough depth in the rice fields. Oh my goodness. Speak of the devil, we catch a bucket live. Look at that. There you go, guys. Oh yeah, that was a waste of a bucket. Yes, it certainly was. But then again, I can use that to put my fish in. Perfect. Love it. That is definitely a first. Right, so I wanted to have a look quickly. I don't think it could be done. But let's visit my little rice field. It's very shallow. That's the only thing. So let's bring out the fishing rod once again. And let's just see. I'm probably going to get the same problem X-Man was having. Yeah, no fish in the water for the bogs. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, you cannot fish in the rice fields. It's not quite deep enough. So, that has definitely been confirmed. So, if I come over to my little area here. Whoa. Hello? What did I hit? That's called fly fishing, if you weren't aware. Oh, sorry. Bad joke. Right, also we got these. This is one of the trout lakes. Just out of interest, can we do a little cast into there? Oh, yep, we can. I've got the little weight. Oh, so it's just a little cast. We'll do it. Obviously, if you were stood a little bit further away, you could quite easily. Oh. Reel in. Do a longer cast, but that's not bad. So there's definitely enough depth in the lakes anyway to be able to do it. Oh, and there's a woodpecker somewhere. He's probably signaling that there's a fish about to be landed and for everyone to get over here. Breakfast is served. Oh, come on, come on. It's quite tricky actually. It really is quite tricky. Oh, that's a good spot. Let's. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go down, down, down. Oh, that's fine. What's today's date? Is it the 7th yet? Yes, it is. I was just thinking, Predator Badlands comes out today, doesn't it, in the cinemas? I am definitely looking forward to that. Come on, come on. There we go. So we got a trout. What a surprise! We have a trout lake. We caught a trout. Well done. But I am going to release it back in so he can carry on growing. Now, the thing is, also we've got a salmon lake here as well. Will this detect that it's just salmon here, or will I get a trout out of this? That's the thing. If it's deep enough, it should be. So let's give this a little cast. And there we go. So we do have the weighting gauge there. Actually, just looking at it, I got 576 litres of salmon already, so hopefully something will be coming in the foreseeable future that I can start putting those little salmons into. Oh, clicky. Or I should say big salmons, because these are Mahusif salmons in this one. Come on, come on. Now, obviously, right now, obviously it can't be edited, but it'd be interesting to see what modders will do in the future with the fishing side of things. So will they add in different types of fish? So you have different fish legs that you can get, maybe a goldfish or something like that, I don't know. That'd be an interesting one to see maybe in the next farming simulator game. Oh, come on. And right now I'm focused on this. Oh, we got a trout out of this as well. It is what it is. Maybe he jumped it across because there should be salmons in here. But there we go. We've got a few. That's not bad. I kind of like that. But yeah, all you literally have to do, just to remind you guys. So if you weren't aware, left mouse button. Obviously, you can change the cast from a high to just a little low flick, as it were. And obviously, you just got to wait for that little weight to go away. Once that is ready to hook, as it were, you just got to then reel in your little fishies and go with it. A trout and a salmon pond, yes. Yeah, well, technically, I've got 2 trout ponds there and 2 salmons, so yeah. And look, we've got another pallet spawned out. Oh, nice. We'll have to get that into the pond quickly while we're here. Don't want to leave them out, that's for sure. And I'm still kind of curious why I've got 2 chainsaws on me. But yes, it definitely looks kind of good. The thing is, the reason I set it up this way, where each pond is hedged off, as it were, is I have seen on YouTube some fish farms will have it set up where all the ponds are hidden from each other almost. So it's kind of basing it off of that. I know probably more real, better places, should we say, they would be just fully open, stuff like that, but yeah. Trout's this one, isn't it? So I should be able to go into there. Ooh, are you full then? Yeah, 'cause they're... Oh man, come on, they've got no freaking pop-up trigger thing. Let's see, so yep, that's full. Okay, I can put that into the other one. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I can put. This is one reason I put 2 down, because I knew I was going to start getting quite busy. So yeah, I think over the weekend what I will do is look at finding a little building to set up like a refrigerated unit to store these fishies and such. Really? Really? I'm pretty sure that just said it wasn't full. It is now. There must be a tiny, tiny little bit left in that pond bucket then. To talk. Yes. Let's have a look. Yeah, 206 pieces are left in there. Okay, that's fine. That will trickle away into the lake there. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. But yeah, like I said the other day with that salmon one, it's literally set up exactly the same way as the trout base game one that Giants did there. Keep saying the DLC one, I should say. Number wise, the lot, capacity matches. But yeah, if you guys wanted to, you're more welcome to go in and edit it if you want to. You can make the capacities bigger, you can make it produce faster if you really want to do. But just remember, you're going to be limited because of these breeders. Right then, let's see. You are finished there. You can stay there for the minute. Actually, no, I'm going to need that roller up here now, ain't I? So let's grab you. We'll take it up the back there and get that field rolled. But yes, the only thing we could do now with is the boats off of the DLC over here. I have obviously one so like I said the other day, one thing you could potentially try and do if you want to try and use the bigger pen from the DLC or the boats is to load up the Kinlake map, put down the big ocean. I call it a fish. It's a fish farm, basically, isn't it? So, put one of them down. Probably the biggest one would be best. Buy the 2 boats, and then save, exit, and copy the information from that map's save game into your PV Rivers, into your PV Uncharted, and the only problem is obviously location-wise. Now, the only thing I will say with the boats and obviously those bigger fish pens is I don't know if they're going to work with our water. The way it's set up could be completely different over there than it is here. So yeah, there is that though. But it would be nice if they could be used on other maps, to be honest. Oh, there is one thing I still haven't got yet. I want to get a Can-Am. That is something I want to get, is one of the Can-Ams with the tracks on it. It is a pretty little buggy, or vehicle. If you're not sure what the heck I'm on about, so if we come into here under vehicles, I think it is. Yes, it's the bigger one. I think it's more the bigger one than the small one I want. Yeah, we'll go with this anyway. Obviously, you do have this version. Obviously, you can change it from wheels to tracks. I love that. That would be perfect in a snowy environment. Let's put it that way. I want to get one of these. I like it. I'm not quite sure if I'll use it much, but I want to give it a try. I have to find a little trailer that can connect onto it as well. And no, currently only the little water trailer in the game that will connect to it. So there must be others out there that will fit to it. So maybe a small flatbed trailer would be quite nice. Not quite sure. I'll have to have a look and see. Oh, a little tipper trailer. See, I'm now seeing a little tipper trailer, and I'd definitely use that for doing my like chickens or something like that, feeding them. Actually, how long have we got? We've got about 8 minutes. Okay. If I can get us up to the field, I'm going to grab one. I'm going to take it around the dirt track here. See how it handles going over those ramps. Oh, I don't know if anybody's done that yet. Has any of you guys done that on PV Rivers? For those who are still playing, have you grabbed a quad bike and seen how it handles going over those bumps? I've tried a couple of motorbikes, dirt bikes, should say, and yeah, they don't seem to work quite right. They stay too upright for my likings. But yes. Cool. I know one thing today. I don't know why, but I have been feeling very tired compared to usual. I think it's just been one of those weeks. Maybe rather tired. Obviously, daughter's back to college this week, so having to get up early again. Oh, nasty. But it is what it is. But yeah, let's get this up there. Let's go see if we can do a little bit of running around. I'm pretty sure most of the fields over here are good. That looks fine. It's been rolled. Coolio, coolio, coolio. Just thinking, I'm sure. I think it was on the. Is it the Hutan Pantai map, whatever it's called? The Asian map? I'm sure there's a container on that map that has a refrigeration unit on it. kind of envisioning at the minute that on some like concrete pillars or something to raise it up a little bit, with a couple of triggers for the unloading and such. Okay, that might work. Oh, and also, because obviously we've got littler maps really now to play on. Obviously, Mr. Dashnet wants smaller productions. Obviously, I have previously shown off a smaller-ish version of the brewery, so Sam Adams. I actually went into Riverbend yesterday, and I was hunting around because I want another building to go into that little placeable, not only to make it a little bit bigger than it is, but also to kind of work it so it has almost like a packaging type area. So the area that I already set up would be for the actually brewing, but then you'd have it moved maybe next door into a packaging area, for example, and bottling area. And I did find a building. Actually, I'm going to show this very, very quickly before we head out and do some playing. Let's go on to here. I need a Grey Goose distillery for your potatoes. Really? We have, let's see, on this map we have Frito-Lay for making potato chips. We have the vodka factory, Smirnoff. We have McCain's. So yeah, we got a few places to put potatoes into already. But yeah, this is kind of what I've come up with. I wanted a building that looks similar to this. So obviously this is the Sam Adams. So this is basically where you would do all your brewing, and obviously a big thanks to obviously Green Thumb again for doing the textures and stuff on this, because obviously he went through, he's created nice pipes there, so he basically unload there. And I'm kind of thinking, okay, that maybe move the barrels across into this building here, where it then be bottled up and packaged, and then output over here. So there's actually the triggers are set up here. So this is kind of what I've been thinking about quite a lot as a factory. I need to get this in game to see what it's actually like. It's very close to what I wanted. There was one other building I found, but the issue is one on the far end here. It had like a shop front on almost on it. If it didn't have that, it would have been perfect. Obviously, it would need to be retextured because I do want it to match in with the brickwork, so it kind of looks a little bit old, a bit dated. But yeah, this one just seems that little bit better. So yeah, I do want to add in, if this looks okay in game like this, what I want to do is maybe add some decorations going around it, some pallets, some barrels, stuff like that. Maybe some that are broken down. I don't know. I have to see what I've got in my arsenal. But yes, that is potentially a new Sam Adams brewery. But yeah, I know that the production side of it all works fine. It's just visually now, really. But yes, that's what I've been working on kind of at the minute. But anywho, let's get back into the game very quickly because I want to check out these guys. So that will go 60, that goes 60. What is actually the difference between that and the other one? So looking at this seat is pretty well different, is it? Yeah, okay. I want the one with the seat because, yes, there we go. That one. That looks like a little beast. An Outlander. It is. Don't need a snowplow. Definitely the biggest horse-powered engine there. I am going to set it with the tracks to see how it goes. I guess as we're... Oh, I prefer it with the mirrors actually. So you got a US version, so the difference is obviously the mirrors. And I think it was the warning sign on the back here, wasn't it? Oh, that little bit right there. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep it like that. Attacher, leave as is, leave that as. I'm going to buy it over it. Let's go give this a try. Let's see, we do have, well, actually going into extra time now, guys, so need to be quick because my wife's going to be whinging him on soon. So, ooh, sounds quite nice. We'll start it over here. And the nice thing is, it automatically gives you a helmet and goggles. That is cool. Right then, let's see what this thing can do, hey? Okay, so it's only going up to 60 kilometers per hour, which isn't too bad. I kind of like that. But what's it like when it goes up and over the ramp? Okay, that's a pretty good one. So far, I'd say this is the most stable vehicle I've had jumping over this. I've tried tractors, I've tried cars, trucks, motorbikes, little dune buggy things off the in-game mod hub, I think it was the other day. That ain't bad. That is pretty good. Nearly every vehicle I've tried coming over here has gone over, but yeah, that seems to be very stable. The boat, it would be the great, yeah. The boat, yo, yeah, now you're talking. I haven't tried them actually. I have not tried the boat, the ferry and all that comes in the pack here. Oh yeah, oh, I like that. That is pretty cool. I like it, I like it, I like it. Time to get dizzy, guys. Time to get dizzy. Are you getting dizzy yet? Are you getting dizzy? Oh, thank you, Andy, for the Hello Darkness. But yeah, that is pretty good. I like that. Kind of wonder, how does this handle on snow as well? That'll be an interesting thing to find out when winter comes on either this map or the other one. That is going to be fun to play around with, but yes. Yes, I am just a big boy at the end of the day. But yeah, that is pretty cool. I like it. I do like it. My kind of thing, and obviously you get the nice little backrest there as well. Actually, that's more for the passenger, I'm guessing then. Oh man, I thought it was for me. How rude. Anyway, I'm going to call it there for today, guys. So let's get over to the ending screen before you do any more damage. And say a big, huge thanks to all you guys for coming out today. Much appreciated. Let me just save that there. And guess what? It's time to find someone to raid out to. But a big, huge thanks for all your stream streaks. Much appreciated for the sound alerts. And I know, where is it? Yeah, there was a couple of bits done earlier on, but yeah, much appreciated. So, oh, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to be back on Kidden Lake next week, carrying on over there. Let's see who we got out there doing some farm sim. We got Boa, PJ, Virtual Farmer's just gone live, Surfing Cowboy in May. Oh, dang, I was kind of hoping that it'd be like a Green Thumb Farmer streaming or something like that, but no. Taz Modding, Preacher, Murphy, Easy Guy. I'm seeing quite a... It's crazy, isn't it? Now that the DLC's out, I see quite a few people streaming Farming Simulator again. Oh, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. I don't know. Bugger it, let's go see what PJ's up to again today. I kind of wondered, has she found any more collectibles? I did message her in Discord 2 other locations that I've already collected from. So yes, let's do it, guys. Right, so for you guys over on YouTube, big thanks for tuning in, much appreciated. Yeah, make sure you get Uncharted Valley updated as well as PV Rivers if you haven't already this week. Just go over to the SGA Trello. Obviously, the PV Rivers is on Dajnet's Trello. Uncharted Valley will be on X-Man's Trello. So yes, the mod packs were both updated as well. So yeah, it should be good to go then. Still waiting to hear actually from Dajnet about the mod folder switch being updated. So, but once I hear, you guys will know as well. But yeah, for you over on YouTube, I'm going to call it there for today. Thanks for popping in. Thank you, Farmer Marks and Mr. Shawnee for tuning in and over there, and anybody else. I'll see you on